Hey everybody, this is Robin. Out here at 3 in the morning making some sand. Wanted to give you guys an update. We've got some good things and we've got some things we need to fix, but best way to do that is just let everybody know where we're at on all this stuff. Kind of give you an update on what we have coming up. First, it looks like the oak pad will finish up on Friday with their loads. Pre-fill is done on the juniper, but the juniper probably won't go live until Monday, just because they've got to rig all those horsepowers and everything else over there. But we won't have to be fighting all that because the pre-fill's already done over on juniper. The oak pad was a set of shallow wells. The juniper pad is 6 deeper wells like the Hudson and the Nile, so we should see a lot higher frac volumes, higher sand volumes. We're going to be on that for just a little while. You know, it's quite a bit more sand, and they should be turning the trucks a little bit faster as well, not having to wait on orders to come in and stuff like that nearly as much. So we're looking forward to that. The Flying V is doing good. When we've got some downtime over the weekend, we'll probably start running some more guys on the Flying V if they need help. Do that. Nick and I are running sand for Precise, basically closer to Bill and Douglas. It's kind of where we're delivering our sand. It's a Calfrac well. That job's probably going to finish on Wednesday, so basically you'll see more of us around after Wednesday or Thursday when that job finishes. We'll jump back in and start working back on EOG with everybody else. Had a very good conversation with Matt Hodecker, who is one of the main 2 guys at Henry Brothers. They're very happy with our performance overall. They like how we, run our staffing plan and keep our trucks moving, keep the trailers moving, things like that. They have 3 crews contracted all the way through 2023 and into 24. So literally there is not a day on the calendar other than maybe Christmas when they don't have frac work for us, and we have an open invite from them to keep our trucks busy, as many as we want, through that whole period. They are planning on keeping us on their team and moving as long as we don't screw that up. So, the burden's on your shoulders and the praise is on your shoulders because you guys have done all the hard work. So I definitely want to thank everybody for their hard work. If you don't like the job you're on, give it a week or 2 because that well will finish and we'll move to a different one. And yeah, we're going to be fighting roads, and we're going to be fighting truck breakdowns and trailers. That's the nature of the beast. But this is going to be a nice long runway of work for us, and we need to feel blessed in the trucking industry right now that we have that. Because certainly going out over the highways isn't going to get us there. Or trying to get back on with FedEx routes or any of that kind of stuff. So that's kind of the update on that. A couple of other things. We have got to stop overloading the tandem trailers. The trailers that have the tandem axles do not leave the yard over 64,000. Okay? I don't want to put a penalty in for guys that are doing it, but if it's got 2 axles, 64,000 is the most I want you leaving there with. And if you can't control it, then start ordering 58 or 56. But we can't be 66 and 67 and 68. We will destroy those trailers, and we'll have to park drivers, we'll have to park trucks. I don't want to do that. You guys don't want to do that. So pretty much your salary cap is $64,000. If it's over 64, I want a phone call and an explanation how we got over 64, or turn around and give them some of their damn sand back. I apologize that Granite Peak can't seem to get it right. I know Henry Brothers and us are both committed to trying to get them to step up their game a little bit. But we've got to make sure we don't tear those trailers up. So we're probably going to have a pretty busy weekend. Wayne and Travis will be out of town this weekend. I do have, if the well finishes Friday, I've got plans that Cowboy, James, and Doug are going to be helping get some trucks. Everybody's going to get their trucks down to the truck wash in Douglas, and we've got an account set up there. I'll walk the guys through how to use that, but we need to get trucks washed so we can actually start doing real pre-trips, and we've got to get them cycled through in the next week and get oil changes on all of them. So I'll be working with you guys on coordinating all that. Super important that we stay on top of our maintenance. I've got a hit list of items that need to be done for Wayne's truck, but I'll approach each of you as the time comes to send it for maintenance to get a PM done on it of what the other items that need to be addressed are. Obviously, if it's something catastrophic, we'll deal with it in real time. But if it's something that we can get by until a PM, then that's what we'll do. Either way, we definitely want to, we want to try to stay on top of things, deal with them proactively. If you've got, items, just keep a written list. I don't want to know about them every day, but I want to be able to come to you and have you say, oh, well, I forgot about that, and I forgot about that. I don't want to send your truck in for an oil change and 2 days later say, oh, well, I forgot that it has the power to the CB doesn't work on Wednesdays. If there's something wrong with the truck, get it on a list, build up that list so we can get it in and get it serviced and maintenance. We've got, right now, it looks like we've got probably 3 drivers hired that'll be starting in the next 3 weeks. So going to definitely have some new faces and have to do some changes on who's running what shifts and things like that. But ultimately, Henry Brothers is happy with us, and they've opened the door for us to put more trucks on. As you all know, I've got a herd of trucks that Nick and I have parked over in Rock Springs, and we want to get those trucks to work and get back on top of our game, with what we started when we bought all these trucks. So I think that's about it. Like I said, we've got a real steady stream of business expected all the way through the end of the year on these fracs. With that news being said, I definitely want to encourage some of you guys to think about doing what Nick and Wayne are doing, where they've got an apartment. I think your quality of life will go up. Rent is cheap here in Wright. Rent is very affordable, and I think it would help everybody at some level. Maybe be a little bit more on top of their game, and ready to rock and roll when the shift time comes. So, anyways, that's it for this message. I appreciate all your hard work, and let's have a good next week here while we transition over to the Juniper pad for EOG, and let's get some trucks washed up so that we don't look like Big Ben when we roll onto location. Thank you.